Hey, it's Jared Merlin. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And I wanted to make this video the night before I start my intermittent fasting challenge. And it actually started like an hour ago. I know it's a little early, but I'm going to be fasting from tonight, 6 p.m. until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning when I will start with my cup of coffee. And then at 12 o'clock, I'll have lunch. 3 o'clock I'll eat again, and then 6 o'clock I'm actually going to be eating before that and stopping at 6. So I'll be like preparing food between 5:30 and 5:45 and eating. And this way I can stop at 6 and just fast all the way out until 10 a.m. But I have everything all set for tomorrow. And I will show you everything tomorrow. Yes, I'm going to make you wait. I just wanted to let you guys know if you wanted to follow along with me on this intermittent fasting challenge, I do suggest you talk to your doctor and or nurse practitioner before doing something like this. My nurse practitioner, he knows there's no talking to me. I mean, he gave me the, be safe thing, and I know what I'm doing because I've done this before. Before my gallbladder, after my gallbladder, before my fatty liver disease. So I know what I'm doing and I know what's involved, but I always let my doctors and my nurse practitioners know because I'm on medication. So if anything changes, like for me, after I had my gallbladder removed, my medication for, I think it's called Jantivin, which is my blood clot medication. Well, it did change. I kept on going. Usually, when I have my INR checked, I'm supposed to be between what's called 2 and 3. That's a rate that I have to stay in between to make sure the medication's working at its best. And mine kept on going over 3, and it was due to the removal of my gallbladder, my gallstones, and then, of course, what we didn't know was once my gallbladder and gallstones got removed, the fat was going into my liver. And everybody, the experts telling me, "Oh no, that's not what happened." And yeah, that is what happened because everything was fine until I had my gallbladder out. So you can't tell me that that's not what happened. I'm sorry. Two and two together. Sorry. I know they're doctors. I know they're medical people, but I just believe differently. So, but yeah, if you do want to follow me on this, make sure you talk to your doctor or nurse practitioner. Now, the fasting that I'm doing is not extreme, okay? I'm not going to be going 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days without food. That's extreme, and I'm not doing that type of intermittent fasting. I'm going to be starting off with 16 hours of fasting, moving on to 18 hours of fasting, then ending at 20 hours of fasting. And then, like I said, I'm going to see if I can do the one meal a day. I might not be able to. That's my goal, is to see if I can just have one meal a day. I don't know that I'm going to achieve that goal for the rest of my life. I may just end up going back to doing, either 16, 18, or 20. What only time will tell on that, okay? Yeah. So if you want to follow me on this, make sure you get medical approval. Even if you don't, just be careful. It's like with me, I'm doing like a water fast. That's all this is. I'm not starving myself to death. The thing is, you cannot eat whatever you want. You can't fast for 16 hours and then just eat those next few hours and then fast again. Like I said, this is a serious thing. It's all about weight loss. It's all about health, because I got fatty liver disease. I got rid of it. I had type 2 diabetes. I got rid of it. So you really can't eat whatever you want, and you can't eat more than you should. Everything's in moderation, and especially what you eat. I've put sugars completely out of my way. I have whatever sugars is in the food that I eat. I eat no carb, low carb foods, but some of the some of the low carb foods actually have like maybe 1 gram or even 2 grams of sugar in it. But I'm not using table sugar at all. And when I have my coffee, I have one packet of sweetener. And I know a lot of people, Oh my God, don't have the sweetener. You're going to get Look, I've done all the research. I've looked at all the tests they ran, and how many people, and even my nurse practitioner Mike has been also doing this work with me, looking at the sweeteners and stuff like that. And the one that I'm taking actually has less risk than the others. So I can't, like I said, I like coffee. I don't love it. I'm not a diesel person. I can't drink coffee black. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. And I can't just add milk or just cream to it. And I need that. I need that half and half. I need half sweet, half coffee. I gotta taste that, because if I taste too much coffee, I'll dump the coffee. And I have done it on occasion until I learned how to use the minimal amount of coffee mate, because even if it has the zero sugar stuff, which is supposed to be better for you, you still got to be careful how much you use, because if you put more than you should, it's going to taste like you're drinking a milkshake. It's just not worth it. So, like I said, though, if you want to follow me on this and take this journey with me, I would love it. I would really appreciate it. Ask me questions, and I'll see if I can get you answers. If I don't have the answers, I'll talk with people, and of course, have you do your own research and talk to people as well. That's how this all got started. This whole thing, because I remember decades ago, I ever heard about intermittent fasting. I thought people were crazy. I'm like, how would they starve themselves to death? They're going to disrupt their whole eating system and cause all kinds of problems. And then done all the research, and then of course I ended up doing it myself. And that was the thing. I was doing it myself, following, and thank God for YouTube. And all the people on YouTube that actually showed you, I did this intermittent fasting. Take a look at this. Here's where I was. Here's where I'm at. And that's the thing about it, is before YouTube, you can only go by what medical professionals said. After YouTube, and that's why I love it. I love all this stuff. And that's what I'm doing for you guys. And everybody's different, okay? I am not a skinny person. I am not 5, 6, 7, 800 pound person. I'm 278 pounds, but it's going to work differently for everybody. So if I lose 25 pounds, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to lose 25 pounds. Everybody's biological makeup is different. Don't get discouraged, because I'm telling you right now, and it has happened. After I lost 100 pounds, I hit what's called a plateau. And that's unfortunate, because the same thing happened when I had gastric bypass surgery. Is I lost over 100 pounds, but then it stopped. And I'm like, oh, what the hell? But that's what happens. Your body hits a plateau. It's like, oh, everything's good. Everything's in working order. We don't have to go any further. This is good. But you're like, no, I want to get to 200. That's when the hard work comes in. That's when you really got to watch what you eat, exercise more. And I know that's like the last thing anybody wants to do, is to exercise more. But that's my goal weight, is 200 pounds. Like I told you, for someone of my age, which I'm 54 years old, and I'm a male, and I'm about 5'8.5", 5'9". For my height and age, I should be between 190 and 194 pounds. Now, I told my nurse practitioner, Mike, you're going to hear me mention him a lot. I told him, I said, look, I said, I'm going to do my best to get down to 200 pounds. I said, do not look at me to get to 190 or 194. I cannot guarantee you that. I said, I'm not going to strive for that goal. My goal is 200 pounds. And once I reach that, I'm not going to stop the challenge, yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm going to be doing this whole fasting thing for the rest of my life. But I'm not just going to hit 200 pounds and then just, okay, it's over. All right, back to life. This is going to be my life, because I'm 54 and I want to live to see 100. So I can't go back to just normal. Normal's way past. I'm not 20 something anymore. And it's unfortunate, but as you get older, stuff changes. You're not going to be as healthy as you used to be. Things are going to start falling, not functioning correctly. I'm telling you, I get young people now, even people that I have I'm friends here with on YouTube, saying, oh my God, I'm in my 40s or I'm in my late 30s and I'm having this problem and I'm having that. As you get older, stuff happens. You just got to adjust. That's like with me. I have to take iron now. I never had to take iron before. Now I have to. I never had problems with B12 before. Now I have them. I have to adjust. I have to do what I got to do to get to the finish line. Again, 100 years old. I don't know if I'll make it or not. I'm going to give it everything I've got because I want to live to be 100. That's my ultimate goal in this life, is to make it to 100 years old. So wish me luck. All right, so I will definitely check in with you guys tomorrow morning. I'm going to start my first video for day 1. And well, you'll check in. You'll see what's going to happen, what I'm going to say and stuff like that. But I just want to make this for you guys, just like I said, a pre-thing, just to... I'm ready. I'm ready for this. You ready? Come on. Come on. Join me. All right, guys. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And trust me, I got much more than just the stuff on my YouTube channel. I just actually put one out called Bionic Legacy about the $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman. So I got a bunch of stuff on my channel. Just check it all out. And please leave comments, likes. I really appreciate the comments. Trust me, I love that stuff. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Okay, so just that reminder that if you're going to try doing intermittent fasting, make sure you speak with your doctor and or nurse practitioner, especially if you're on medications, because they need to be aware of what you're doing and if it's going to affect you or not. Don't just jump into this saying, you know, you're going to do this, and then all of a sudden you pass out one day or get run to the emergency room. You don't want that. So if you're going to do this intermittent fasting thing, you want to lose the weight and get better and healthier, just make sure you talk to your doctor and or nurse practitioner. Make sure they're aware so that they can keep an eye on you, your medications, and make sure everything's going right. I have blood work done every 3 months. That's how serious this is. I want you to be very careful with this, okay? Because this is something I'm used to doing. But I'm all with my doctors and my nurse practitioner. I always make sure they know, well, you know, I'm doing intermittent fasting. I'm still doing this, and this is where I'm at. Just keeping them up to date as to where I am and what I'm doing so that they can keep an eye on things and making sure I stay healthy and alive. All right, guys, thanks.